Welcome back once again to STAR11, my friends. Most users always have this question. Some people's teams are always in the top, while my team doesn't score well. Friends, no matter what work it is, the one who works hard always wins. When you work with full dedication, you always succeed. Many people sell teams and claim, pay this much money, and I will give you a team that will surely win. We believe them and buy the team by paying money. Most of you must have experienced that the team we buy like this never actually wins. We forget that, if someone really has a team that is guaranteed to win, then why would they give it to us for just 100, 200, or 500 rupees? Wouldn't they use it themselves and become the winner? But we get greedy to become a crorepity overnight and end up buying such teams, and we lose our hard-earned money, just because we don't want to work hard, don't want to think, and just want to win anyhow. This is the difference. Some people's teams are always in the top, and some people's teams always stay low in points. STAR11 doesn't give you ready-made teams, but it gives you the features to create your own teams, based on your skill and effort. Many people do proper research before making teams, which players to take, which players to leave out, who to make captain, who to make vice-captain, what should be the team combination, etc. Just picking any player randomly, making anyone captain and vice-captain, and calling it a team, that doesn't work, friends. People who do this always lose, whether it is a team or any other work, because if you don't even know properly what you're doing, then how will it succeed? Now you may ask, I want to work hard and make better teams, but how, friends? STAR11 has now brought a new feature called Research which will help you make even better teams. Here, we show recent Dream Team data. You must already know what a dream team is, but if not, dream team means the team that has scored the most points in that match. No other team can have more points than that, whether you played that match or not. If you keep looking at dream teams and their analysis, you'll learn a lot: what kind of teams mostly win, how much credit the players had, what was the selection percent, how many bowlers, batsmen, etc. In the research menu, we show dream team data with full analysis, so you can understand things like what credit range players are picked, what kind of selection percent players are in dream teams, which type of combinations win more often, which credits teams usually become dream teams. So come, let's quickly understand this data and improve our game. Now let's talk about another powerful tool in the research section, called Limit. Here right at the top, you'll find the Limit menu, where you can choose how many recent teams you want to analyze, from the latest 100 teams to 3,000 teams. By default, the data shown is based on 1,000 teams, but you can change it anytime as per your preference. On the side, you also get the option to filter data by series. You can pick any specific series, and if you don't select anything, it shows combined data from all series. Let's break down how this works. The first section shows data based on player credits. You'll see how many teams this data is based on. The table here has 4 columns and 11 rows. The first column shows number of players, from 0 to 11, the second column is for players with 8 to 10 credits, the third column is for 7 to 7.5 credits, and the last column shows players with less than 7 credits. Now let's understand the data. In the first row, where number of players is 0, there are 5 dream teams that had 0 8 to 10 credit players, 6 teams with 0 7 to 7.5 credit players, and 147 teams with 0 players below 7 credits. This means, only 5 out of 1,000 dream teams had no high credit players, only 6 teams had no mid-range credit players, and 147 teams had no low credit players. So yes, these numbers 5, 6, and 147 show how many teams had 0 players from that credit range. Now take a look at row number 4. That means teams with 4 players in each credit range, teams with 4 players of 8 to 10 credit, 207 dream teams, teams with 4 players of 7 to 7.5 credit, 243 dream teams, teams with 4 players under 7 credit, 106 dream teams. So from this, we learn, the winning combinations are more likely when you use around 3 to 7 players in the 8 to 10 credit range. Let's take more examples. 3 players of 8 to 10 credit, 139 dream teams, 5 players of 8 to 10 credit, 177 dream teams, 6 players of 8 to 10 credit, 194 dream teams, 7 players of 8 to 10 credit, 116 dream teams. But if you use 0, 1, 2, or 8 players from 8 to 10 credit range, the dream team count becomes very low, which clearly means your team's chances of winning will reduce. Now let's see the same for 7 to 7.5 credits, teams with 3 players, 210 dream teams, teams with 4 players, 243 dream teams, teams with 5 players, 212 dream teams. That means, keeping 3 to 5 players from this range gives better results. Now for players below 7 credits, 1 player, 237 dream teams, 2 players, 281 dream teams, 3 players, 175 dream teams. So again, including 1 to 3 low credit players seems to work well, and the best part, our AI team generator already follows this logic. But you can still adjust the limits yourself based on this research and your own strategy, so make sure to check this data, understand what kind of player combinations win the most, and use that to improve your own team strategy. Just like credits, we also show you data based on player selection groups. Here, you can clearly see how many players from different selection percentage ranges were present in dream teams. For example, teams with 5 players having over 50% selection, 170 dream teams, with 6 such players, 268 teams, with 7 players, 250 teams, with 8 players, 144 teams. This shows that having 5 to 8 highly selected players increases your chances of winning. Now let's talk about the 20% to 50%. Selection range, teams with 1 player in this range, 237, with 2 players, 313, with 3 players, 204, and now for the most surprising part, players with less than 20% selection. Teams with 1 such player, 169 dream teams, 2 players, 272 teams, 3 players, 289 teams. So what does all this mean? If you create a team with 5 to 8 players having more than 50% selection, 1 to 3 players with 20 to 50% selection, and 1 to 3 players with less than 20% selection, your chances of making a winning team go up significantly. Now, let's move to an important point, team combination. You'll see that teams with 5:6 player combinations have made 282 dream teams. Teams with 6:5 combinations made 272 dream teams. This means, these two combinations work best when distributing players from both sides, but teams with combinations like 9:2 or 2:9 have very few winners, so try to avoid such combinations. Still, remember, team combination also depends on which two teams are playing. Usually, picking more players from the stronger team and fewer from the weaker team works better. So always consider the strength of both teams before building your combination. Now let's look at team credit totals. Teams with exactly 83 credits, 58 dream teams, with 85 credits, 57 dream teams, but teams with more than 90 credits or less than 75, have very few wins, so the ideal team credit range is between 80 and 90 credits. Try to stay within that range to increase your chances. Finally, let's look at player type combinations. The most successful combination has been 1 wicket-keeper, 3 batsmen, 3 all-rounders, and, for bowlers, this specific setup has made 60 winning teams, but on the other hand, a team with 4 wicket-keepers, 2 batsmen, 3 all-rounders, and 1 bowler, has only made 1 dream team out of 1,000. So clearly, that kind of player type distribution should be avoided. We hope this research data helped you understand how to build smarter teams. Friends, STAR11 gives you many powerful features. Take time to explore the app and understand it properly. And if you ever face any confusion, feel free to contact us. Work hard, use your skills, create your teams the smart way, and you will definitely start seeing better results. Thank you.